get International tractor to work on, service and things over Flintwood. It's supposed to be rainy this week. Thought I'd run over and get that and have something to do, which I've got some of my stuff to work on too. And be a good time to get it out of the knocked out and took care of. Put my muffler back on this truck. It sounds a lot better inside. But we'll head that way and catch back with you in a few minutes. Well, we got the tractor loaded. Take it home, get all the filter numbers off of it, and get them ordered. Probably have to get some hydraulic oil and some antifreeze. Had to pull off and tighten her chains up. Here's the tractor. It's a 464 International. That's a pretty nice old tractor, really. We'll get it unchained and backed off here, and we'll take it and put it in the shop. Probably should pull my truck up a little bit. Not have the ramps so steep. It'll be alright though. Thought about getting some of them speed binders a few times, but I can't bring myself to spend that kind of money on them. Even though they'd probably be pretty handy. That's a pretty good riding tractor. It's comfortable. Steers easy too. All right. All right, we're down here working on this old International tractor. I was going to video some of it, and I don't know what's happening. Somehow my cameras are getting unplugged at night or something by one of the kids or somebody, and hooking other stuff up. Anyways, they're not charged when I go to get them, so I'm gonna have to start watching about that. What I've done so far mainly is I sprayed the tractor off real good. Brought it down here, changed the antifreeze in it, which that was a pretty simple job. I noticed when I was up at the house, I backed around and had it in second gear high, went to pull out and wasn't even on much of a hill, and the clutch was slipping. It wouldn't pull it. So I brought it back down here and got to checking that out. And what I ended up doing was adjusting this linkage, and I found that the pedal return spring was broke. So that pedal has been riding on there all the time. And it actually didn't have any free travel. It had pressure down on it. So I shortened this rod up to where I could get some free travel on the pedal. I'm gonna get a spring for it, but now you can back over here on this hill and pull out in second gear, and it'll pull the engine down and not slip the clutch. So I was afraid he's gonna have to put a clutch in it, but after adjusting it, it's okay. If it'd been run much longer like that with that clutch pedal out of adjustment and with the spring broke, it would have tore the clutch plumb out. There's covers that goes right here and a cover here, but all that stuff was caked with oil, and it had hay and mouse nest and everything caked up in there. Got all that cleaned out. I thought this brake valve was leaking. It's got like little slave cylinders there, but I don't know. I ain't found a leak yet. It must just be like a slow leak, which I tightened up a couple fittings. Right there is all the junk that I got out of there by hand that was up under them covers. Good to get that stuff out of there. If y'all got any tractors that has covers and things that you can't, you know, everything's not exposed or you can wash it off, take them covers off once a year and spray out from under them, clean them up, because that's the easy way to cause a tractor fire if you don't keep those things cleaned out. But I'll show you here now. We'll take it for a little drive and I'll show you how the clutch is working. This tractor's got a reverse, low, and high. And then you got 4 speeds in reverse, 8 speeds forward, which is a pretty good setup. I like it. This is a pretty nice tractor. It needs a little love. Put it in that's high second gear. Takes off good now. Before it wouldn't even pull out of its tracks. That's third, so it'll pretty well kill the tractor out now. We'll get her pulled back in the shop. I feel a lot better about it now that I got adjusted that clutch. I thought sure he's gonna have to get a clutch put in it. Okay. One more thing we'll do right quick is change the valve core out on this thing. The valve core's rusted out. If you take the cap off, the water starts shooting out in the air. So we'll try to change the valve core. If not, I'll change the valve stem. Plug out. All right, I guess I'll end this video here. But today, basically we got the tractor pressure washed. Got the covers off, all the junk and stuff cleaned out of it, degreased the best I could. Got the clutch adjusted, changed the antifreeze. I need to get a clutch pedal return spring for it. Fixed the valve core on this tire. Haven't checked the one on the other side, but it's got a newer rim. Hopefully it's okay. The outer part of the rim has been replaced at one time, but it needs a little air in it. I'll air it up tomorrow and see if it needs changed. Should be fine though. But I've got all my filters ordered for it. I've got the oil for it. It actually calls for an SAE 30 motor oil instead of like a, normally I would use a Rotel 1540 diesel oil, but in the book it says use SAE 30 oil and not to substitute it with any like a 10W30 or 10W40 or anything like that. So that's from 32 degrees up. We do get below 32 degrees, but it's not as regular of occurrence. And I don't think he runs the tractor much when it's that cold, other than maybe occasionally to scrape a little snow or something. But that'll work fine. So, if y'all will, please like, subscribe, and comment. Be more to come on this tractor, doing repairs and things. And yeah, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.